Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is SK Please, and I'm gonna be answering one of two questions that I've been getting a lot lately on my Instagram, on my videos, on my other socials. People have been going crazy, even on the Discord, um, which is when you're gonna be streaming. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming. But the second question that I get a lot is, what is your favorite Warzone loadout? And to that, my friend, it is a bit there's a lot of loadouts which I will hopefully run you all through today, but let's just jump into it, I guess. You can see the 2 rupees juggernaut on your screens right now, but I will jump into the loadouts, and that's what people are interested in. So we have a bunch of loadouts here. I kind of had to redo some of them for the video, so I hope you guys actually like it. We'll try and go into detail as to why I like them, what are the attachments, and we will run through this without making it a boring long video. But yeah, my first loadout is a little bit funny, but it's called Metaho. Primarily because this is the one that I use a lot, pretty much 7 out of 10 games I'm using this loadout. I really like it. And I mean, I've been using it a lot. So, which is the M13 and the R9 shotgun. So, and then we have the perks here: EOD, overkill amped, a Semtex, and a heartbeat sensor. Because early game you're going to be pushing, and with the shotgun, the heartbeat just kind of complements it really well whilst you're rushing buildings. The M13, very standard monolithic suppressor. Then we have the Tempest marksman barrel. We have the VLK 3.0 optic mid to long range. Then we have a commando foregrip. And a 60 round mag. This you can really change it, it's up to you. I used to use this before, but I feel like once I swapped out to a shotgun instead of SMG, I need that mid to range scope, so I use the VLK 3.0. Then we have the shotgun, the absolute tilt machine, as I like to call this gun. It has changed Warzone completely. If you're not using this, you're basically playing at a disadvantage, so start using or start leveling up a shotgun. This is the R9 shotgun. Muzzle is a choke, a barrel is a forge tac sentry. Then we have the 5 milliwatt laser, which is basically going to give you that hip fire, sprint to fire speed. Then we have the game breaking dragon's breath rounds, and then we have stipple grip tape for that in case you want ADS. And it is just a broken gun. I was like broken game also, but this gun will just 2-hit anybody in the game, even if he's fully played. First shot with the dragon breath removes all the plates. Second shot, he's down. And if he has a self-res, well, you take a third shot and finish him. And it has 14 rounds. And you can just it's a 2-pump every single time. Super easy gun to use. I suggest if you're into Warzone and if you're wondering why I'm not getting any wins, start rushing people with this shotgun, and no skiller like me gets a bunch of kills with this gun. So it'll definitely help you out. The second loadout that I have is called Anime as Fuck. Primarily because this is where the Kudire, all that stuff started from. It was basically the FAMAS, but I have Anime as Fuck set up in 2 different guns, which is the Kilo as a primary and the MP7 as a secondary. The perks are going to remain the same. It's EOD, overkill, and amped. Then we have a Semtex as a lethal and a heartbeat sensor for the tactical. Kilo, very, very standard again. This is pretty much the meta gun. So if you're new to Warzone, I really suggest picking up this gun. Very easy to use. There is no recoil. And if you can get these attachments, which is a monolithic suppressor, a Singard Arm 19.8 Prowler, then we have the VLK optic, 3.0 optic, then we have a commando foregrip and a 60 round mag. If you're able to grind these attachments, this is probably the gun that everyone uses, from like noobs to pros. And a lot of tournaments, if you're watching, people use this gun because it is the most stable gun, the most reliable, perfect fire rate, like not too much, not too little. Because the first loadout I showed you with the M13 has pretty much super high fire rate, so you'll run through all your ammo very fast, even though it's very satisfying to use. But this gun is just got, I think it's around 750 odd fire rate, and it just perfectly fits like Warzone, where you don't use too much ammo and it's super accurate and there's no recoil. So yeah, this should be your bread and butter. And if you're saying like, SK, I don't have multiplayer, how do I grind? Pick up a Kilo, start jumping into plunder and just kill a bunch of people, level up your guns, and try and get these attachments, because these are pretty much standard attachments, and if you have them, it's going to help you so much. secondary here, I've changed it. It used to be a MP5, but now it's an MP7 primarily because, like I said, it's an anime skin. Might as well use it. I paid money for it. Yeah, I mean, Snow made me pay money for it, but yeah, shout out Snow Leopard 1527. But yeah, monolithic suppressor as a muzzle, tack laser. Then we have the underbarrel Merc foregrip. Ammunition is a 60-round mag and a stipple grip tape. So this is a very debatable thing, and you guys can debate about it in the comment section after the video, because I really want to see what attachments some of you use. Because recently I've noticed a lot of guns that a lot of people are running no stock over the grip tape, which I think is cool. I just run the grip tape because I ADS a lot, and I also try to hip fire, so it gives me like a good mix with these two. And this gun absolutely shreds. See, and you don't need this. Again, I've seen most of the Warzone videos. I don't know why they use a recon. Personally, I think you don't need damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control, because one, the gun already fires really fast. Damage range you don't need because it's an SMG. You're gonna rush people with it. You're gonna be playing close quarters into buildings and stuff. You don't need damage range for you to like go and take all these battles. Recoil control, there's absolutely no recoil. So this in general feels like a waste to me. That's the reason I take this. But I've also been, like I said, this is something that people have been running as well, which is again really good compared to the grip tape. You do get a little more mobility with the grip tape, but I've heard that this is something that people are experimenting. Again, these four will remain standard. It's such a good gun. Please try it out and let me know how it goes. I think we ran through the perks and stuff. This is my second loadout. The third loadout we will skip for now, which is the Odin and my other, I think it's a VLK shotgun. Because it's not leveled, like it's a strong need level up, because this is kind of slowly coming back. I see a lot of people using Odin, and it's just like 3-4 shots and you can take someone out. I haven't tried it myself, so I can't really lie about it. But yeah, let's jump to my fourth loadout, which is pretty much my favorite loadout at the moment. There is a video gonna come up tomorrow which I will post, where you can see me clutch the hell out of a game with Scout and Snow. This is the loadout that I was using, so yeah, it's gonna be a early gift to you guys. But it is the MP5 and the M4. I don't know why. I think I fell in love with this loadout primarily because it's all black. But if you look at it, it's the MP5 as a primary. Secondary is I mean, you can swap it around how you want it. Perks are pretty much standard: EOD, overkill, and amped. Then we have a Semtex and a heartbeat sensor. MP5, this is kind of tweaked. I don't know if this is meta now, but I kind of messed around with a few things here. One is obviously a lot of people used to use the FSS Lite, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because of more aim down sight speed. But I kind of like being quiet even though I'm pushing. So this kind of gives the monolithic integral suppressor, gives you that moment of surprise sort of thing. Merc foregrip, pretty standard for all SMGs. You can hip fire, you can like shoot. It just makes your SMG super stable. 5 milliwatt laser again for more of that hip fire, sprint to target. Then we have the 45 round mag. You need a lot of rounds, and you know how amazing the registry is in the game. So this definitely helps me a lot. This again, till I think in season 5 I was running stipple grip tape, but I feel the FTAC collapsible stock is much better. So this is my current MP5 loadout. It is absolutely a beast, this SMG. I still think this is the #1 SMG for me. But yes, this is the MP5. The M4 is going to be very standard. This is the Old Faithful skin that I got from the Cold War game. So when you buy Cold War, you get the skin into Warzone, and you get Woods as an operator and some equips and finishing moves and stuff. But this skin absolutely beast. Black is my favorite color. So yeah, very standard monolithic suppressor on your muzzle. The barrel is a stock M16 Grenadier. There's a lot of debate again between the custom marksman and the Grenadier. I think this is way better. And also it has the Old Faithful, so it just with the skin looks good. Now we have the VLK 3.0 optic. Mid to long range best scope, I feel. Again, like the M13, I used to run a lot of hollow sight, which is this one, but I haven't leveled up the blue dot like my other friends, so that's why I end up sticking to the 3.0 optic. Then we have the commando foregrip and the 60 round mag. Everything else is pretty much the same. The fourth, oh, sorry, yeah, considering this is not counted, the actual fourth loadout is my Grau. So it's the Alabaster and White Light skins. So when I first started playing Warzone in Season 5, I didn't have any guns leveled up. I didn't know what the game was like. So this was one of the first sets I bought with whatever CP that I had. And it did really well. I got a bunch of wins with this gun. I really like this combo, but I'm not much of a sniper. I think we've kind of realized that I like to push now. But when I did play Warzone in the early on, this was one of my favorite sets, primarily because both the guns are white. But if you guys look at this is the upgraded version. Yeah, this is the, sorry, excuse me, something with my nose. But yeah, this is the new upgraded version with the HDR. So if anyone's buying and you like the Grau, buy this set because it's 1400 and you get the Grau as well as the HDR. But this is my set. The Grau has a monolithic suppressor, Tempest Archangel, Commando foregrip, 60 round mag, and attack laser. You might be wondering, SK, why is there no 3x? That's because if you look at the Grau as a weapon, it has one of the best iron sights in the game. I don't know how easy you guys can look at it, but it's just a line. You don't really need a scope for you to help. This iron sight is so good that it's so clean, and it's almost like the AS wall where you don't really have to, you don't really need a scope per se to hit medium and long range. And this gun has no recoil again, so it's gonna be super easy for you. Why is my nose bugging me? Why don't make words? But yeah, that is the Grau, and then this is gonna be my AX50 again. I think Michael gave me shit for using the sniper. He is right. It's not a great sniper, but the skin looks amazing, and that's the reason I use it. So it's got the monolithic suppressor, got the 32.0 barrel, attack laser, variable zoom, and a Singard arms assassin. So this is all primarily for ADS, and it's a good sniper. I mean, the HDR is better now, but I feel like this is a very, very good sniper. So that rounds off this one. I have a different lethal and tactical here, which is a thermite and a smoke grenade, because I like to play a supportive role when I'm playing the Grau, because I usually don't run, and you're playing a sniper as a secondary, so you're gonna be a little behind. So you kind of can save a down teammate with smoke, or you can clear a path when you're rushing. And a thermite, just, you can throw it at someone in Warzone, this will absolutely kill that person. So pretty strong lethal here as well. The next one, again, I'd like to talk about is, at one point in time, I think like a couple of weeks back, I played this a lot, which is the 16-bit AK and the P90 loadout. This is actually a skin bundle, as you guys can see. Both of the guns complementing each other. The turquoise sort of shine, and then we have that pinkish kind of shade. Both the guns here, the P90 as well as the AN94. The P90 has a pretty standard monolithic suppressor, forge, tack retribution, tack laser. The only thing different here is that I use both stipple grip tape for my ADS, because I like using ADS a lot. So, and my recoil control. This gun is absolutely, it's a laser. You don't need a sight again, because the iron sight on this gun, as you can see it, is like, it's pretty much like a U and a line. So clean. You honestly don't need like a sight. But if you do want a sight, I think there is a really good sight called, yeah, the FSS ring sight. This one is pretty cool. I like this one. I used it when I got the gun, but I just removed the sight after. Then we have the AN94. This gun, I feel like, is an underdog. Obviously, the CR7 Max, I think that's the new gun that everyone's using. I don't have it right now. I will level it up eventually, but I feel like this gun is a real underdog, the AN94, because I read somewhere about this gun that apparently the first few bullets or the first clicks that you give is actually a burst fire, and then it fires like a normal rifle. So when you like click, it actually sends 2 bursts. And if you can aim at someone when they're running towards you and you tap them on the head, you'll instantly remove their armor, and then you can just down them in like pretty much like 10 bullets. So this gun is really strong, considering it has that inbuilt burst feature, which you don't really have to toggle on and off. It's just, that's how the gun fires. But the attachments right now, muzzle is a monolithic suppressor. One of the standard, you might be thinking, why keep saying this, SK? Why always monolithic? In Warzone, you don't want to give your position away. So everyone who's in like who tryhards Warzone like me pretty much has a mono on every gun, because it's primarily so that you don't give your position away and you kind of catch people off guard. If you remove this and try it, you show up as like a red blimp on the map, and you could just pinpoint where you are and you just start shooting. This one confuses a lot of enemies. That's why you will see a lot of rifles start with this. Then we have the AN94 Factory X 438 barrel. We have a VLK 3.0. The underbarrel is a little different. And you would have seen a lot of commando, but I like to use the Ranger on this primarily because it has a little kickback, and the Ranger just helps with recoil and stability much better than the commando. Then we have the 60 round mag, pretty much the standard for any medium to long range rifle for you to pow pow pow, wipe squads, do whatever you want. That is my 16-bit loadout. Then we move on to pretty much the ghost loadouts. So ghost is you basically make dummy loadouts with whatever guns you want, but primarily because of this, you just want to get the ghost feature, and that's the reason you really make these loadouts. But I have an ASWL. I really love this gun. I just hope they gave like a 50 round here, and boy, I would have used only this gun. But it's got the VLK 200mm barrel. This fires like the red tracers. This is from the battle pass, this whole gun. Then we have the commando foregrip. Again, debatable. A lot of people use Merc. I mean, yeah, I think you can use the Merc as well in case you want to use this as an SMG, but I use the commando. Then we have the 30 round mag, because this gun by stock gives only 20. Then you have a 10 round. This is for a VSS kind of thing. This was really broken when the patch came out because you could shoot through walls, but they fixed it. But yeah, 30 round mag kind of gives you decent amount of bullets to shoot an enemy down. I've put the tac laser even though it has a really good ADS speed. Then we have the VLK Sherlock. This stock is so broken. Like it's better than any other stock because primarily it gives huge stats: recoil control, aim stability, aim walking steadiness. This kind of counteracts with the fact that I have a tac laser, but you can actually remove the tac and put a stipple grip tape as well, because it's pretty much OP. The gun already ADSs very fast, and it is the fastest killing gun in the game right now. So this is what my ASWL will look like. The pistol is just like a random pistol that I used to skin. I don't want to jump into it. Then we have lethal as Semtex. I really love Semtex because you can sticky it wherever you want. And then we have a stun grenade because mid to late game, a lot of people are ghosted already, so you don't need that heartbeat sensor. It doesn't come of use a lot unless you're playing in like a downtown area where you need to check a lot of rooms and stuff. Then you keep the heartbeat, but I generally switch over to a stun grenade most of the time because this thing can come really clutch, especially in the end game circles when you're taking like close quarter or one-on-one fights. Boom, flash the dude or stun the dude, and he's like, what the hell's happening? And you just go and take him out. My second ghost loadout is a sniper, which is the HDR. I don't know if this is the perfect loadout. I've just set it up like this. I think Mackle, you guys want to follow youtube.com/Mackle, he has a really good HDR, but this is what I use right now, which I feel like is perfectly fine. Not that I snipe a lot, but it's just an option when I'm playing with some other friends of mine where most of them play rifles, and I like to snipe and make some videos. And I'll put a reel of a recent snipe that I did as well. 3 bullets and 3 kills, which is very fun. I will put that reel up in a day or two. So yeah, we have the monolithic suppressor again, 26.9 HDR Pro for the range and the I think it's the range mostly. But yeah, bullet velocity, recoil control, and damage range. I don't know why you need recoil control, but this is the biggest barrel right here, and it is the best one as well. Then we have the tac laser for aim down sight speed. The scope is standard. It's a very good scope. And then we have the FTAC Stalker Scout OP. Again for the aim down sight speed. I've seen Michael use this, but I prefer this because it just ADS is much faster. But that's my HDR. And then again, Semtex stun grenade. All my ghost loadouts have this. Secondary pistol kind of looks cool. I just put it up there. Then we have okay, before I run into this, let me just show you all this is pretty much my third loadout. Again, you've seen this in my Metaho loadout. Very similar. Choke, 4-stack sentry, 5 milliwatt laser, Dragon's Breath rounds, and stable grip tape. So this is a standard shotgun. I just have it in a ghost loadout. I haven't chose any secondary because who cares? But if you notice, I have a heartbeat and a semtex because sometimes I like rushing buildings, and it's no better pleasure than rushing buildings with a goddamn ghosted self. This is this is a troll build that I've been trying, but it actually is working out really good. The M13, very standard like the previous one, but instead of a 3x, I'm using a sniper scope. Okay, I don't know if I've put a video or a highlight out yet, but this thing app, if you're like a noob like me, dude, this thing lasers people because you can never miss. Okay, one, it helps you recoil much better, and it helps you see the target. Okay, because I'm 4 eyes, so I need like a bigger scope, and this is like a perfect scope for me. It's a troll build, but it's been working recently. And then this is another gun I'm starting to like, which is wait, what gun is this? I totally it's the ISO. I think it's the ISO. Wait, let me just confirm before I make a fool out of myself in the video. Yeah, it is the ISO. But yeah, so the ISO again, I think the stock I'm yet to level up, which is it's at 50, the retractable stock. But I have the nightshade barrel, then we have the 5 mW laser because it's a SMG, Mark 4 grip for hip fire, 50 round drum mag. This shit pops, okay? And then I have a ISO tac form grip, but sometimes I use a sight as well because the sight is very much what do you say? Very much guttiya in this case. It's a very weird sight. This one blocks that one. It's like looking through one window to second window and you can't see your crush. It's bad. So I just use it to hip fire, but it's a troll build. But that pretty much rounds off like all my loadouts which I use for Warzone. I hope everyone's question is answered. I did this all in one breath because I'm a rap god. And if you guys have any questions, you know, just use the comment section or whatever you want to say. Nice things you want to share it. But yeah, this is me signing off. I'm just gonna upload it like a raw footage. I don't think I'm gonna do like an end screen all, but this is escape please, and I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure you like it, share it with your friends if they're new to Warzone, and hopefully it helps them. And again, just to remind you guys, this is my season 6 loadouts. It might change once the nerfs buffs happen, but currently as of this day, this is the best loadouts out there, and these are recommended as well, tried and tested, and I've got a bunch of wins. And I hope you guys liked it. If you do want some more videos like this, let me know. And if you guys want to experiment on some loadouts as well, leave them in the comment section. I might actually try it. Thanks guys. Out.